Murder Road by Simone St. James. Picture this. It's late at night. You're driving down an empty road, and the only thing you can hear is the gentle hum of your car engine and the occasional rustling of the wind. Now, imagine you see a lone hitchhiker ahead. What would you do? Today, we unravel the spine-tingling mystery of Murder Road, a chilling tale about a road where travelers have gone missing, where murders remain unsolved, and where you might find more than you bargained for if you dare to take a wrong turn. The story takes us to Cold Lake Falls, a small town with a haunting legend. There's a road here, an old, forgotten road, known locally as Murder Road. Creative name, I know, but trust me, there's a reason for that. A series of mysterious murders have shaken this town, each crime connected to that deserted stretch of road. And if you think it sounds like a classic horror flick where something terrible happens to a couple that makes a fateful wrong turn, well, you'd be exactly right. Except in this case, it's real. Or at least that's what the town folk would have you believe. Let's set the scene, shall we? The year is 1993. A local couple, Mary and Jack, just your average folks trying to enjoy a quiet getaway, decide to take a scenic drive. It's a decision they would soon regret. They come across a hitchhiker, someone standing alone on that dark, lonesome road. Of course, they did what any normal person would do. They stopped. After all, it's the 90s. People are friendlier, right? But what happened next? The hitchhiker? Well, he wasn't just any hitchhiker. Mary and Jack quickly realized that they weren't rescuing someone in need, but instead, walking straight into a nightmare. The next morning, the couple was found wandering, dazed, confused, unable to recall what happened the previous night. Jack could only mutter one phrase over and over again. He's still out there. And that's where the legend takes a darker twist, my friends. Because Jack wasn't just talking about a murderer. He was talking about a ghost. The hitchhiker that people keep seeing on Murder Road, he's not alive. Or so the town says. Now, before you think Jack might have just had one too many drinks and an overactive imagination, let's consider the fact that he wasn't the first or the last person to see this figure. Over the past 2 decades, over 30 reported incidents have involved a mysterious hitchhiker. In some stories, he's standing with his thumb out, like your average hitchhiker. In others, he simply stands there, watching, always with the same clothes and the same chilling expression, like he knows something you don't. Creepy, right? There's even an old newspaper from 1999 that claims the figure is the ghost of a man who died in a tragic accident on that road. His name? Samuel Sammy Davis. Not to be confused with the Sammy Davis Jr. Though if that were the case, I guess we'd have a musical ghost situation which, honestly, might be even scarier depending on the song choice. But let's dig deeper. Why this road? Why does Murder Road seem to attract tragedy? Some believe it's more than just a haunted hitchhiker. The road itself seems to have a sort of energy, and not the positive, let's meditate and do yoga kind of energy, but more of the turn back now or else variety. Local legends say the road runs over an ancient burial ground. And of course, when there's a burial ground, there's bound to be some restless spirits, right? Apparently, developers in the 1950s ignored warnings from the local indigenous communities about the land. Typical, right? Oh, it's sacred. Let's put a road on it. And now? Well, now the spirits are angry. Who could have seen that coming? I mean, it's like every horror story ever. When will people learn not to mess with burial grounds? But wait, it gets weirder. Numerous cars have been found abandoned along Murder Road. People vanish without a trace, leaving behind nothing but their vehicles and the occasional eerie note scrawled on the inside of a dusty window. One note simply read, "He won't let me leave." Now let's take a moment to appreciate the bravery, or maybe the foolishness, of those paranormal enthusiasts who decided to investigate. Yes, folks, we're talking about ghost hunters, the YouTubers and podcasters who thought it would be a great idea to spend the night on Murder Road. Spoiler alert, it didn't end well. Sure, they captured some interesting sounds and mysterious footage, but they also came away with more questions than answers, and possibly a ghostly hitchhiker now attached to their soul. Yikes. You know, if there's one lesson we can take away from this, it's that if you ever see a creepy hitchhiker in the middle of nowhere, maybe don't pick them up. Just a thought. I'm not saying leave them stranded, but okay. Yeah, I'm saying leave them stranded. The legend of Murder Road is still alive today. Despite warnings, thrill seekers continue to visit, hoping to catch a glimpse of the mysterious hitchhiker or feel that icy chill that says, "You don't belong here." Maybe one day the truth will come out. Maybe someone will crack the mystery wide open. Or maybe, just maybe, some roads are meant to be left alone. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and if you're driving down a lonely road late at night, make sure you're not the one who ends up becoming the next mystery